Hello friends, this is me, Angie, and welcome to my channel, Atlantic Venus. Today is another pick a card reading day, and today's topic or theme is all about resolving problems or issues that you have in your current connection, in your current love relationship. So this is not a pick card reading for if you wonder if you have to break up with them. It's not about that. It's about how you want to solve the problems that you have in your current relationship. So you have to you can choose between three piles or more, maybe two, but choose with your intuition. So this is pile one with a Crystal Vision Tarot deck. Pile two with Tarot de la Nuit tarot deck, and the last pile three, is the Cosmic Tarot by Norbert Lösche that I will use. So pile one, pile two, and pile three. So you can pause the video so you can feel what kind of pile you want to choose. And I will actually start now with pile one. See you, bye. Hi, pile one. Before I use the tarot to clear the issues that you have, I will actually pick some oracle cards deck first. And here are they. So let's see here. The first card, the Age of Light. You've been training this for lifetimes. Trust. Realignment. Feel the ebb and flow of life. Malachite, transformation. Sacred action, decisive focus. And the last card, Bastet, independence, protection, and boundaries. Okay, the first thought was that there may be some kind of trust issues you're going through with the word trust here. And I feel like a lot of things are changing currently for you in your current situation, in your love relationship. I feel like you have to put some kind of boundaries if it's going to work out in the long term, you know. But I think, it's not that you are unaware of this, you have to draw the lines, and I think you have to respect each other's space and independence, and I see that you are going through a lot of transformation. I see like all this energy that is jumping around here and there, like you're very busy, guys, together and separately, maybe there is a lot of, I can't see that it has to do with kids. It's more like your hobbies and interests and what you want to do. But I feel like you have to trust each other more, and you have to see the clearer picture of how you have to, change this behavior that exists in your current relationship. But I don't feel like this is the first time, but I feel a very active energy here. a very active energy. There is a lot of action going on. But yeah, let's see with the tarot cards so we can see the clearer picture. I'll put this aside so we can see how we can resolve the problems that you have, the dilemma. So, cards, how should they solve their problems? Okay, Chariot, yeah, there is a lot of action. You maybe feel stuck in a sense. Pentacles, yeah, there is a lot of new beginnings here. I see that. A lot of emotions, you know. It goes like back and forth all the time. Let's see here. Let's pick some more tarot cards. The Empress. I mean, I think you love each other very deeply. Let's see here. Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I think things will turn around for the positive in the near future. I don't see that you bicker or fight too much, you know. But there is a lot of movement in your case. Let's see here. Yeah, the action here. Maybe you have to take a lot of action so it can start to move. So you can start to move more in the positive direction. I feel like when I see the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman together, I feel like you have to slow down a bit. So you can see a different kind of perspective to this situation that you are going through, you know. You know, I mentioned something that it didn't have to do with children. Maybe you are, some of you actually, I see that now, some of you are waiting for a child, you know. There is maybe a preparation, because some of you are pregnant, you know. So it could be, you know, that you're feeling ebb and flow of life, you know. It's a, yeah, maybe that's why the transformation card came up with this malachite, you know. Because I think you're stepping into a unknown territory with this, you know. I feel like some of you are creating a family and you are, there's like a lot of obstacles you have to go through, and I feel like some of you new thoughts have popped out that you weren't prepared before, you know. Because I feel the problems and issues that you have is more about your finances and stability, about practical things. It's not so much about that you have problems with emotions, but the Wheel of Fortune card is telling me that if you're worried about money or some finances or something like that, you don't have to be that worried. But I see that there is some kind of issue with, you know, finances, money, how you, that's why maybe the boundary card popped out, you know. Because there is, yeah, do you see boundaries? Maybe you have to put some boundaries on how you're spending your money. You know, that's very important. And especially if you are going to, you know, if you're pregnant and waiting for a child, then you definitely have to learn to put boundaries on how you're going to, provide for your family, and I feel like you have to show more respect towards each other. That's the feeling I get, and respect that you see things from a different perspective, Um, Maybe some of you feel stuck in this relationship, but I think that you have to wait and see, and I think you have to respect each other's differences and opinions. That's for sure. You have to respect each other's differences and opinions and the way you are thinking. You have to compromise. You have to compromise before you can take any further action, whatever you are dealing with in your current situation. But I think later on, things will bloom for you very quickly. I see actually a lot of progress in this pile, especially when I see the Empress card, the Knight of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune. I see this this is for me, the three bottom decks. It's a combination for success, in my opinion, because this is very great cards that have popped up, into this reading, this pile. And I think you know what you want to do. I think you know what you want out from this relationship. But you just have to accept differences and that things will change in a big way for you. Maybe some of you will get married. That's the feeling I get. And you kind of sense that this is a big responsibility. Because I see here, there's a lot of responsibility you have to take. And maybe that's a new opening or a new beginning when it comes to finances and responsibilities towards each other and towards your relationship. It requires two to commit and for it to move on. But I think you're learning a lot about each other during this stage of life. Because I don't see, I feel like it's more of a phase you're going through. And I feel like you have maybe been together for a while, for a couple of years. So it's not a. I mean, every relationship has its problems, but I see this more like a mini crisis of some kind of sort. But I don't see anything negative. And yeah, some of you are getting your first child, or yeah, you have to plan like how you're going to support this in the long term. But one of you have to step up and take more responsibilities than you already do. But it requires both of you to take some action and responsibilities that you have together. Okay, thank you very much, pile 2, and let's move on. Pile 1, sorry, pile 1. And let's move on to pile 2. Bye. Hi everyone, this is your pile, the second pile, pile 2. And the topic is about how to resolve your relationship problems that are happening currently in your relationship. But before I use the tarot cards, I will actually use the oracle cards first to see what kind of energies are active currently in your relationship. But let's see here. Here's the first oracle card. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Interesting, very interesting. Compassion. Authenticity, let your truth be heard. Tiger's eye, stability. River of blessing, releasing constraints. And the last card, Sekhmet, strength and self-awareness. Okay, this is a very, very interesting pile. And why do I say that? Because this card showed up. And it's kind of very connected to the last card, you know. Because if we look here, mirror, who or what is triggering you, and strength, self-awareness. Awareness. Okay, this is not my words. Everyone who knows a little bit deeper about relationship knows that everything that you don't like about your partner is an aspect of what you don't like in yourself. So whatever your partner is triggering in you, that's an aspect of you. That's a shadow side of you that you don't see about yourself. So instead of blaming your partner for how or she is, if they're lazy or if they don't care of themselves, you know, okay, take that as a sign that you have to change that aspect within yourself, you know, and find inner strength to acknowledge that you have your weaknesses too, you know. So there, I see a lot of projections here in this pile. You're dealing more with psychological issues, you know, in your relationship, and a lot of mirroring, you know. Because if you, because I don't want to sugarcoat anything, you know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I think you are blaming your partner, or your partner are blaming you for whatever they are blaming for. Either you don't see, or he or she doesn't see that in themselves, you know. So there is a lot of projections you're making. So if you find them to be beautiful, well, that's an aspect of you. But if you find them to be stupid and lame, well, gather yourself and see, is there an aspect of you that you don't see that is lame and lazy or stupid or whatever, you know? So that's the thing you have to be aware of. And you don't forget that you are humans. So show some compassion instead, you know. Show some love and compassion and find your inner stability. It's not about them, it's more about you have to find your stability individually. And see things individually for yourself, that some aspect of your relationship doesn't work, or behaviors that you project, you know. And you have to release that. You have to release everything that is negative and that's not working for you anymore, you know. So you can continue to be in this relationship, because you'll just pile on a lot of issues and problems and project them on your partner. But I think it's very important to see all this within yourself. Okay, part 2. Do you understand? I think you do. But let's move to the tarot cards. Let's see here. Yeah. I mean, I love this card. Do you see? He or she are a reflection of you. Let's pull some tarot cards. The Empress. How you have to resolve the problems and issues that you have within yourself. Oopsie daisy. Let's see here. Let's shuffle some more cards. These two came up, the Star and Queen of Cups. Okay, I see a lot of healing here. You have to heal. I think there will come some healing for you. 7 of Pentacles. Yep, the Hermit and 6 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm not surprised that the Hermit card came up with this pile. I think there is a logic behind that. Because you have to start to reflect and get self-awareness. And I connect that card a lot with the Hermit card. Because the Hermit is very self-aware of his darker side, the shadow aspects, you know. He's very he or she here is very critical of herself, and I think you have to put some light on the issues that you have and that you are projecting a lot negativity into your partner. But I see that, you know, with this tarot deck, Tarot de la Nuit, well, every time I see this card, this Empress card from this deck, I always think of Sleeping Beauty, because she's relaxed, but I feel like there is a frozen type of energy here. And I think you have to forgive yourself, you know, and that's when things will start to bloom and be alive more, you know. I see that there is a lot of love in this connection. You have to be soft with each other. You have to be fair. With the 6 of Pentacles cards, you have to be fair and acknowledge that you have your own weaknesses and strengths, you know, and put a light on that shadow that you're not aware of. And you have to be friends. You have to be, I mean, you have to forgive each other and give love and knowledge and wisdom to each other, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, I see some painful situation that you're going through. This is causing a lot of pain and stress on you. But I think you have to forgive each other, you know. You have to show some more compassion, and you have to seek more stability in your interaction and be fair. I mean, you have to be fair with each other. Let's pull some more cards. The Chariot, the Sun, and Ace of Swords. You have to start to communicate more directly. You have to be more, there is a new beginning of you together, that you have to start a new chapter on how you communicate with each other, you know. You have to be very clear every time you're saying something. And I think it's very important before you move on that you have to see your inner weaknesses that you don't see and that you project into your partner. That's what I see, you know. But I think you will, when you start to forgive each other, I think you individually will start to shine your inner light, you know. And I think you will leave this dark place that you have been for a while, and see things very clearly, you know. Do you see her intense gaze here? She sees everything and she's very self-aware. That's the feeling I get. But now it's like everything is sleeping in your current situation, and you have to move on. You have to forgive, you know. Nothing blooms if you don't forgive, you know. But there is a lot of friendship, and I think you will start to blossom when you stop projecting things into your partner. Okay, pile 2. Let's move on to pile 3, the last pile. And thank you very much. See you again. Bye. Hi, guys. This is the last pile, the third pile, pile 3. And before I use the tarot cards, I will actually use some oracle cards first to see the general energies that you are going through, and how you can resolve the problems that you have in your current relationship. So this is not a reading for you who are single out there. It's more for you who have been together a while, you know. But let's see here. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Lovely message for you guys. You have to be more playful. Let's see here. Self-care. What a beautiful card. Radiance. Make love. Rejoice, make love, celebrate. Radiance. Okay. Garnet, passion. Soul, radiance. Phoenix rising. It appeared 2 times. Okay. And Shango, the moon, dreams, and mystery. Okay, I think the message is very clear for pile 3. You have to be more playful. You've been too serious for a long time. You have maybe been bogged down by a lot of responsibilities, and you have to switch, you know, and leave those heavy things behind you, you know. You have to be more playful. I see the playful energy here. And you have to take care of each other, you know. You have to individually be more soft to each other, because I think you have judged each other too harshly, or you have been judged, or whatever, you know. You have to be more playful and loving, and maybe even create some kind of hobbies, Because you know, just watching television or being on the phone is not a hobby. It's I mean, you're just pumping your head with something. A hobby is more about creating something unique, a painting, or to photograph something, write down, you know. Um, I just got this feeling that some of you will benefit so much if you're out in the nature, because I think that will change the directions and energies that you are going through in your current phase in your relationship. You have to discover new stuff. You have to discover new types of hobbies and maybe travel a little bit, you know, just change location for a while, you know. You have to try new stuff or the relationship will kind of fade away, you know. You have to reignite the passion within this relationship. Um, but yeah, let's see. Let's move on to the tarot cards to see a clearer picture. Let's see here. I will actually put this here. Do you see this soft energy that she has within herself, you know? No heavy burdens, you know. Let's see here. Let's shuffle some tarot cards to see the clearer picture. Let's see here. Three of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, new beginnings when it comes to your energies and passions within your relationship. Let's shuffle some more tarot cards. Queen of Swords, okay. The Empress. This is crazy. She has been appeared in every pile that I was reading for you today. She has showed up in every pile. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. Okay. Very interesting that the High Priestess card came up, because there is a mystery thing going on to this pile, pile 3. Okay, I feel like you have to be more sensitive towards each other, you know. And there is a new beginning. You have to start it together. There is, you have to like put energy and work so that this relationship can work out in the longer, you know, in the long term. Yeah. The Ace of Wands, when I see this ace, when I see this ace, not ace, Ace of Wands, I mean, are you stuck or something? Because this card has appeared, you know, there is some passion thing. You have to be more passionate. Even, you know, more in a intimate way, you know. Because I feel like this card has popped up because you you're not active with pursuing new types of hobbies in your lives. You know, you're maybe a bit stuck. You have maybe taken heavy responsibilities, but I feel like there is a new beginning for you to pursue that more, and a new beginning with stability within your relationship. There are new truths that are coming up in your relationship, but I think in the end you'll gain more wisdom within this relationship, you know. And I think you will see how you even complement each other. There is a polarity thing going on, you know. Some of you are maybe too harsh with your words. My question is, this is so strange. Have some of you went in and out in this relationship? Because I feel like you have been single and maybe some of you have come back together. Because I feel like some of you maybe have paused a bit, and now when you're together, there is a lot of new energy coming on, you know. Because I feel like you have paused a bit. And now that you are together, there is a new beginning, a new chapter you're starting over. And hopefully, we hope that this will work out in the long term. But you have to be more sensitive towards each other. And there is a lot of love. I feel like you are attracted to each other also. I see that. And I feel like the one who is female, I mean, there is a lot of love. There is a lot of Venusian type of energy here. I see that. Whatever didn't work out in your, past, you just have to release that so that new type of energy can take place. And I think you will gain more wisdom and clarity with time. And you have to use your intuition. I feel like some of you have some kind of very psychic type of connection together, you know. There is something that is there is a very spiritual connection between you and this partner, or for some of you, you know. You kind of click very spiritually together. Or there is a more spiritual aspect that is kind of, growing within this relationship. You have to be more sensitive with each other and more playful within this relationship. Yeah, this is it. Thank you very much, pile 3. I hope everything will work out for you in the future. I wish you all the best. So thank you very much, and you can subscribe to my channel, Atlantic Venus. See you guys. Bye.